What's going on, guys? Ted from Reid Immersion here, and it's time for your D&D weekly update. I realize this is on a Monday, probably a Tuesday by the time you're seeing it, but I didn't want to let so much time lapse like I did last time, where half the stuff I was talking about was completely pointless. So anyway, what do we got a lot this week? Again, I'm working on the Unearthed Arcana stuff. I'm hopefully going to have that out this week. But Fourth Grade Giant Hunters, that's what all the buzz is about for this week, so stay tuned if you're curious. And you can probably actually watch it by the time you're seeing this video. If not, and you're curious what it is, I'll tell you in just a bit. So, this week, Druid Circles, well, this is actually for the week of the 28th. As of right now, by you watching this, the fighter ones, which you can see right here, have come out. Again, I've been doing in-depth videos on each individual Unearthed Arcana. I'm hoping to possibly record them after this video, at least one of them, and get it in circulation. So, Fourth Grade Giant Hunters, the lost episode. Yes, this is the big deal. Again, this week is going to be fairly short as far as news goes. This has been the main focus on D&D and most of the other stuff aside from the Unearthed Arcana. That was actually this Monday, so that was actually a couple of hours ago for those of you who were watching live. David Reid was on the D&D podcast for Meta Arcade to talk about product he's bringing to mobile and PC to help burgeoning D&D players write their own simple adventures for their friends to enjoy. Jeremy Crawford on Sage's Vice shed some light on how the Lucky Feat interacts with advantage and disadvantage rolls. Useful stuff. Also, I believe tomorrow, or possibly today by the time you're watching this, is the series or season finale of Dice Camera Action. This is the playthrough of Curse of Strahd that Chris Perkins is running, along with several other famous YouTube and Twitch people, Anna Prosser, Pro Jared, etc. It'll be the final episode of that, 30 episodes long, so you can get an idea of around how long that game takes to run and or complete by professionals all playing online. Again, if you and your friends get together for more than 3 to 4 hours a week, you can probably burn through it a little bit quicker. And then again, this is just a little bit of a, I guess maybe spoiler, maybe not, because they posted it on YouTube. Just two of the other characters that are going to be, or will have been, in Fourth Grade Giant Hunters would be Tyrell Tall Guy, a furball druid played by Dylan Sprouse, who will be in one of the members of Fourth Grade Giant Hunters, and Skirt of Snakes, Emily V. Gordon's Tabaxi character, who will be, again, looking like possibly a Tabaxi rogue or monk based on the, the design of the costume there. And that's pretty much it, guys. This is probably a week where I could have just let it go by and kind of double it up with this coming week, but I didn't want to let too much time get away from me. So, what do we got for videos over here for you guys? Top, I should really change that. I keep saying I'm going to Out of the Abyss. It's technically Know Your Role was our weekly stream, but that ended when I had a total party kill on the party. If you're curious to see that, you can go ahead and check out the playlist here on our channel. I realize I look really short because I'm slouching in my chair here. But anyway, this is Out of the Abyss episode number 2. By the time you're seeing this, probably later this evening, Out of the Abyss number 3 will be happening live at 9 p.m. Eastern on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/nerdimmersion. So if you want to check out what happened there, we made it on our way to Sluludap with the aid of Shushar, the Kuatoa enlightened individual. Here in the middle is this Kickstarter spotlight, and why am I totally freezing? Why do I do this? Freeze up on what the Kickstarter spotlight was for this week. It was Effin' Cool Minis, that's right. Effin' Cool Minis is a small Ohio-based miniature company trying to get their feet wet and get their feet really off the ground. There's been a couple of their minis floating out. If you're familiar with RPG Crate, which is, I have the boxes over here, and there's stuff on top of them, but it's a monthly loot service for RPG players, D&D or otherwise, mostly fantasy-oriented. But there's been a couple of their minis included in the RPG crates, and they're actually really nice, high-quality metal miniatures. But this is their full attempt to get off the ground full steam, and they are looking to do Tome of Beasts. If that rings a bell, that's the Kobold Press 400 plus monster compendium. They're focusing on the minis in this Kickstarter is all about minis from that book. So if you have the book and you plan on using those creatures in your game, you can pull from them and actually have specific licensed, essentially, minis for that. It's really cool stuff. And then the DM's Guild Spotlight on the bottom is a custom class that I read out there called the Spellbinder class. It has some Spell Thief, it has some sort of Blood Hunter, Witch Hunter kind of vibe to it. But I really like the idea of having a third half-casting class, one that's based off intelligence. We have the Paladins, which use Charisma, the Rangers, which use Wisdom, but we only... I mean, intelligence is one of the least used classes in 5th edition. Part of one of my complaints is that it doesn't get a lot of use unless you're, you're a wizard, or one of 2 subclasses use intelligence. So to see a full half-casting class that wears heavy armor as a D10 hit die, and has limited magic use, but also uses intelligence, was really cool. And I liked a lot of I thought the archetypes were fairly unique. So I think it's worth checking out. So if you guys like that, you should go check that out and let me know what you think. And then again, you can just click down here to subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much again for all the subs. We've broken past 1,300 subscribers here on the YouTube, and it seems just 2 or 3 weeks ago we were at 1,000. If you guys want to watch us again play live, this playthrough of Out of the Abyss, that's Tuesday nights, although there may be a little surprise for some more games coming in the future. So stay tuned for that. But the big news is we're around 460 followers on Twitch. When we hit 500, we're going to do a total revamp of the way the Twitch is handled and add a whole bunch of new things like a currency system, donations to alter the games, and things like that, if that tickles your guys' fancy. So be on the lookout for that, and possibly, yet again, another giveaway when we hit 500 on Twitch, as well as continuations of limited episodes of Jake Game. So, anyway guys, hope you liked that. This video got a little long-winded at the end there, but it's still keeping it short to get the news out to you guys. So, hope you have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you next time.